frozen. Welcome back to my channel, guys. Today we're doing another vlog. I'm headed home from Vermont. Today I'm really feeling my pregnancy, and I thought that we could talk about pregnancy pros and cons, like the things that I'm gonna miss, what I'm not gonna miss. So I'm gonna kind of like mark this as my own like 33-week update. I just kind of want to document what I'm going through so that I don't forget when my pregnancy ends, because a lot of moms say that that happens. My mom says that that happens. I ask her a lot of questions about pregnancy and she's like, girl, you think I remember? Forgot everything. She didn't forget the pain though. And that's one thing that most people say that they forget right away is the pain. She still remembers that it's horrible. That's one thing that I'm afraid of. So I guess we can start by just saying right now, she's under my ribs, and sitting here in this car right now is very painful and uncomfortable. It's just, oh my gosh. It's getting harder for me to go to work and everything too. Standing for even 2 hours is just too much for me. My feet get swollen, my ankles get swollen. My feet get so swollen that they don't fit in the shoes that I'm already wearing. Like when I'm at work, I just wear regular sneakers. And by the end of my shift, even if it's like a short shift, 3 or 4 hour shift, my feet are swollen to the point that I can barely even pull them out of my shoe. So I'm starting to think that it's almost time to take my leave, but I'm trying to push it. Oh my god, what the hell? Oh, but I'm almost at my breaking point. If I can't even stand for 2 hours without getting uncomfortable and feeling in pain, then I don't think I should push myself, because there's a lot of things that could go wrong. My mom, I don't remember what the disease is called, or disease or whatever, it's symptoms. I don't know, something happens, but something happened to her when she was at work and she was pregnant with me. She ended up getting this thing. I'm gonna look it up and I'll put it down below right here. But she ended up getting this thing that made her swollen, and it was all liquid and stuff. And it's from standing on your feet for too long. So I'm afraid that that might happen to me. Another thing that has been really bothering me at 33 weeks is the constant back pain. Constant back pain, no matter where I am. Like last night when I was trying to sleep, I couldn't find a comfortable position because my back just hurt so bad. I couldn't even get up out of bed. It's just it's miserable. Being pregnant is not fun. I don't know why women or young girls think that like it's gonna be a beautiful experience being pregnant. Like, it is a beautiful experience because you're growing a human being inside of you, but at the same time, it's like, why me? Why can't men be the ones to be pregnant? Like, this shit sucks. But then again, I don't really want that, because then I wouldn't have that special connection with my baby. I love feeling her kicks. If I don't feel her kicks, I like panic. I'm like, oh my god, she's dead. I mean, knock on, there's no wood, but knock on something. If I don't feel her moving, I freak out. And then when I do feel her moving, it just makes me so happy. I love feeling her little feet. I love when she presses her butt against my belly so I can like feel her body. It's an amazing feeling to know that my body is sustaining a life form other than my own self. To me, that's just something amazing, and I never thought that I would be in this situation. I never wanted to be pregnant. Another thing is, it's so hard to pick out clothing because I don't want to like go out of my way to buy these expensive maternity clothes just to wear them while being pregnant. I don't feel like I'm ever gonna get pregnant again. I don't really want to, just because of the experience that I've had so far. I mean, it's been relatively easy because I haven't been sick at all, only in the first couple of months. Only in like the first month, honestly. Yeah, it's just my body is in a lot of pain and it's so miserable. And there's nothing I can take to relieve this pain. I don't want any medications or anything. I'm like one of those people who just want something natural. Before I got pregnant, I used to smoke pot. And not only just for like the feeling of, you know, being up there, because I was young, you know, whatever. But it's also like a medicine. It takes away your pain, whether it be your mental pain or physical pain. I was looking into CBD gummies, but my doctor told me that I shouldn't because they don't know a whole lot about pregnancy and THC, CBD, anything like that. There's not a whole lot of research on it. From what I hear, CBD is better to take than smoking pot while pregnant. I looked it up, I researched everything. My doctor said no, so I should probably just listen to her, and it sucks. Another thing that I don't like about being pregnant is that I can't eat sushi anymore. For those of you who know me, I am a huge sushi fanatic. I freaking love trying new types of sushi. I will try anything, any type of sushi, any type of fish. I love it. And now if I want to eat sushi, all I can eat is a California roll, and those are so plain. I don't like California rolls. They're not good. I'm more of like a spicy salmon roll is what I like. That's my favorite one. Once I give birth to Harper, that is the first thing I'm going to want my boyfriend to go get me. I've been deprived for too long. Ugh, it's just frustrating. There's so many limitations when you're pregnant, and it's just like all of a sudden one day you have to cut everything off, unless you did a planned pregnancy and you know that you have to cut these things out. But with me, it just happened randomly. So one day I woke up, I found out I was pregnant, and I was like, oh shit, well I have to stop all of my bad habits now. I'm proud of myself because I did stop all my bad habits just like on a whim like that. It's difficult, especially when your boyfriend or husband or whatever can still do the same things that he's been doing his entire life. Like my boyfriend, he still does all the same things, eats whatever he wants, does whatever he wants, and I'm sitting there like, I can't even hang out with you and your friends anymore because I can't participate in what you're doing. So like, I just don't even want to. It's not fun for me to be pregnant. I do think it's nice when you get a lot of compliments, because when you have a belly, I feel like you just look cute in everything, and everyone's like, oh my god, you're so cute, you're glowing. You get all these compliments, and it just makes you feel really good about yourself. But then I feel like once you have the baby, everyone just kind of like forgets about you, and you're like, thanks guys. But I'm super excited to stop being pregnant because I really want to start working out again. So I've noticed that I'm carrying her throughout my entire body, and by that I mean my face, my arms, my legs, like every single part of my body like is just swelling up and getting chunky. Before I got pregnant, I was 120 pounds, and I had a thigh gap, I had a flat stomach, my face is kind of fat, so like what you guys have been seeing on my channel so far is chunky Asia. I will get back down to slim Asia, so don't worry. I'm gonna document all that stuff too. I'm probably gonna make a postpartum workout playlist so that hopefully I can help some other mamas out, and I just kind of want to share my journey, and I also just want to like document my own progress for myself because I don't want to forget these things. I want to just, you know, make it memorable. Here we go again with the sun in my eyes, just so that I can like keep it in my mind like, hey, if you get pregnant again, this is all gonna come back to you. Just remember that. I've talked to a lot of moms who have multiple children, and they all said that they wanted to stop at one, and they ended up forgetting what their first pregnancy was like, whether it was miserable or enjoyable for them. I don't know how it can be enjoyable. I don't know. They said that they forgot all the pain and everything that happened, so they ended up wanting another baby and then going through the same struggles. I'm not ragging on anybody for wanting to have a big family. Part of me wants a big family because my family already is huge. There's so many of us, and part of me wants a big family of my own, but another part of me is like, one kid is plenty. You can have one kid, a cat, and a dog, and a husband. That's basically 4 children right there. I feel like I've just really talked about things that I hate about pregnancy. I mean, there's not really a whole lot that I like about it. It's been making me break out, as you can see. Yeah, there's not a whole lot that I like about being pregnant. I just want her to get out. I want her out of my body. I feel like I liked it a whole lot more in the beginning because I was like, oh, well, I'm pregnant. Like, okay, this is cool. And then I started to get really big. She started to grow really big, and I didn't think to myself at all that I was going to be in this much pain all the time, and now that I am, I'm like, oh my god. And everyone keeps telling me that it's because I'm such a small person, or I was such a small person. I have like a smaller frame, and when you're carrying a girl, usually, this is what they say, when you're carrying a girl, you carry all around and you carry bigger, and if you're carrying a boy, you're just mostly all belly. So here I am carrying a girl with a small frame. I'm 5'3". I weighed 120 pounds. I gained so much weight, by the way. Last time they weighed me, I was 167 pounds. I looked at that scale and I was like, holy shit. I was like, okay, most of that has to be her weight, because there is no way on earth that I gained that much weight. But then I look at myself and I'm like, yeah, you did. I feel like it's all gonna be okay, because I feel like it's gonna be more fun to work out now, because I'm gonna actually like have to push myself harder, and I'm gonna be able to see results. I like having to work hard for what I got. I want to be a fit mom. I don't want to be one of those moms who just like never loses the baby weight. I mean, that's okay too. I'm not saying that that's not okay. You don't have to do anything. But from my personal preference,
What the fuck are you doing? Get on your side.
What was I talking about before that guy so rudely entered my lane? Oh, it's okay if you don't want to be a fit mom. It's okay if you never lose the baby weight. I'm not saying that that's not okay. I'm saying that for me personally, I just don't feel comfortable in my own skin like that. See, before I got pregnant, I was already like body conscious. I was just starting to get over that because I had lost like 10 pounds. I was originally 130 and I went down to 120, so I was feeling pretty good about myself. I had a thigh gap, I had a flat stomach. I was feeling the best I'd ever felt in my life. Like, I could wear shorts, like everything was fine. My booty was toned and everything. I looked good. Then I got pregnant and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna gain all this weight back. But I'm thinking of it positively. I'm like, okay, well, you're bringing a life into this world, Asia. I mean, you gotta stop thinking about yourself like that now. Oh, she's doing it. She's pressing herself against me. She's sitting up. She sits up really high, and sometimes it's super uncomfortable. Like right now, I'm like, Sometimes she really kills me, and I'm like, Harper, why do you hate me? I'm your mom. You gotta love me. I'm so excited to hold her. I am so excited to have her in my arms and just squish her little chunky cheeks. I can't wait to see what color eyes she has, because I have bright green eyes that like change color according to my mood. My boyfriend has ocean blue eyes. Like, they are the most beautiful eyes I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, they are so blue. It's like the oceans of Aruba is what I think of when I look at his eyes. I'm like, you're gorgeous. You're just freaking gorgeous. So I'm hoping that she gets blue eyes. I learned in school that blue is only recessive if both parents have blue eyes, and so I'm sure she's gonna get green eyes. But I have really pretty eyes too, so she's gonna look just like me. I should insert a picture of what I looked like when I was a baby. I had a little pig nose. I still have a pig nose, but it's not little anymore, it's giant. We got 3D ultrasound pictures and she already has my nose, I can tell. And I'm like, oh, she's gonna be mad at me. There was a time in my life where I was just like mad at my mom for giving me this nose, and then I grew up and I was like, why was I ever mad at my mom? Like, it's her fault that she has a big nose. What? Both of my parents had a big nose. So, no, I was hoping that she was gonna get Ian's nose, because Ian has a smaller, more like fitting nose than I do, but the poor girl has mine, so it's okay. I just got to Massachusetts. We're fucking doing good. So yeah, there's not a whole lot that I do like about pregnancy. There's a whole lot of things that I don't like, and I don't want to be pregnant ever again. No more kids after Harper. I'm calling it. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have an amazing day. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. I put out new videos every Monday. I put out new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Yeah, we'll see you next time.